This Wolverine game is like the gift that keeps on giving. So if you didn't see my reaction to the Wolverine trailer, I am hyped for it. Oh man, I'm a huge Wolverine fan, and I said it in the last reaction, but I didn't know this game was going to be made, bro. After that announcement, they was radio silent about this game. I think it's been like a few years. So to see that it is a trailer, and then that trailer, bro, oh my goodness, a dream come true. You can look at that reaction. But now this is behind the claws. So this is a almost 5-minute trailer of behind the scenes. Good. The only downfall to this game is that it's next fall. Oh, that is a long time. All right. And please don't delay it anymore. If anything, push the date up. It could be a summer game. How about that, PlayStation Insomniac? June 1st. So I'm just saying. Anyway, let's see what this behind the claws. I'm down to see anything more of Wolverine. One of my favorite superheroes of all time. Now, you know what? Add the Punisher in this game,
The question
too.
that comes up a lot to us
That'll
at
be a
Insomniac
cameo. That'll be
Games is,
sick.
are you going to make a Wolverine game that is as violent, as visceral as the character in the comics?
And thank you. Thank you for that. Because I said that in the last reaction. I was like, please don't go Teen Titans on us with this. This is Wolverine. Like, don't cut corners. And they're not. Thank God. Everything don't need to be kid-friendly. Us adults are around, too.
Working with Wolverine is interesting because part of the root to who he is that he's an unreliable narrator. He has gaps in his memory. So Wolverine doesn't really remember a lot of his life, and that's got to be an extremely frustrating aspect.
He's this ball of rage and fury, but then he could turn on a dime and he could be very, very kind and tender in the next moment.
When we're casting for someone like Logan, what we're looking for in character traits are someone who can convey a lot with very little being spoken.
When you have that first moment that we show in gameplay, there's so much emotion that you can feel behind his eyes. He looks relentless, he looks gritty, he looks angry, but also he looks maybe a little sad.
I love it.
That level of acting and being
shout out
able
to Hugh
just
Jackman
deliver that
because he's
performance
definitely
with believability
embraced
across
that.
both spectrums.
I see a
was
lot of
something-
Hugh Jackman in that when he do that.
Gritty, he looks angry, but also he looks maybe a little sad.
That level of acting and being able to just deliver that performance with believability across both spectrums was something Insomniac, ourselves, we all agreed he's the one. We don't need to see anybody else.
Hey, I'm Liam McIntyre, and I play James Logan Howlett in Marvel's Wolverine.
Nice.
That's not bad. That one sort of works.
That was good.
Fans out there know what Wolverine is, who he is. My job is to try and find the essence of who Wolverine is, especially as he applies to our story. People hurt him, people take from him, people betray him. He still fights for people who can't fight for themselves. It's one of the greatest honors of my life, one of the biggest responsibilities I've ever had, and one of the coolest things I've ever got to do.
I love it, love it, love it.
The entire game is built around staying true to the Wolverine experience.
Good.
And then how do we want to
Good.
put
I
our
like to hear
Insomniac
that.
stamp on that? How do we want to put our own spin and creativity, but still give something new and fresh that fans are going to be excited about?
Yeah, just keep the
It's
essence
the
of
full
Wolverine.
package.
That's it.
It is a
If
level
you
of
want to add some
detail
new stuff,
that
that's
we've
fine.
never been
Just
able
do not
to do
lose
before.
the essence of him.
You could see it in the trailer. You can see pores. You can see blood in between the little lines of his teeth. I love the attention to detail.
It's exciting that we're going to be able to bring that kind of fidelity
Yeah,
to
we're in
players.
the next gen era. That's what I
Wolverine
like
is a
to hear.
character who goes to many places through the comics.
You'll see the Canadian wilderness, you'll see Japan.
There's a shot where Logan is sliding down that rooftop and you can see the breadth of Madripoor and Lowtown.
It's always nice teasing the depth and the amount of characters that we'll be seeing in the game. Omega Red makes an appearance,
Yep.
Mystique is there, and there are some hints to other characters that fans of Wolverine will recognize for sure.
Another visual element of Marvel's Wolverine is the blood. The blood tech that was put into
Gotta
this
have it,
game
gotta have
is
it.
pretty phenomenal.
There's a part in the trailer where Logan jumps down and then he does the claws up through the face. That one I thought maybe was going to be taking it too far, but I am so glad that
Nope.
we have it. It looks fantastic.
Thank you. Get on that.
Wolverine's combat, making that special, making that feel like him, making it feel different to anything else you've played, that's a tough job. What's so cool for me is there was this one section of the game I got to try. It was just visceral and immediate and so incredibly satisfying, and I was like, this is gonna be amazing.
We're pretty excited about the artwork that we're using on the cover. It's dynamic, it's rough-edged.
You notice it doesn't look like our past games. It has a sense of urgency and forward movement and rage and fury, and that's Wolverine.
I am looking forward to seeing what his
One of the cool things about
berserker mode will
Insomniac
feel like.
is they are probably
If they
the most
do it, I'm pretty sure
collaborative
they
group
will.
of people I have ever worked with. They make you feel part of their team. That's not something you always get.
We've been in a creative collaboration with Insomniac Games and PlayStation for over a decade now. We've made some of the greatest superhero games of all time, and that was always the goal,
Facts.
making games that are timeless.
I think fans are going to be excited, but I'm also really excited about it because I'm really proud of what we made. We are focused on making the best Wolverine game ever.
On behalf of everyone at Insomniac Games and the Wolverine team especially, we
That's
want
cool.
to thank you for taking time to watch our trailer. We can't wait to show you more in spring of 2026.
We gotta wait for a while, y'all. Spring of 2026 before we get any more news. Alright. That's fine. I'm excited. I'm just glad it's real. Because I said in the last year, I thought this wasn't gonna happen. After how long it's been taking. Alright. I'm excited. I really am. I really am. I'm gonna look at that trailer again. Because they said there was some other hints of some other characters. I didn't see any other hints. But it probably was. I mean, they said it was, but I missed it. So I gotta look at it again. But yeah. Please, the only thing I ask is don't delay it anymore. If anything, move it up closer. But anyway, we're good. We're good. 2026 is gonna be a big year. A good big year. But yeah. Let me know what y'all think. I'll see you later.